I extend a pleasant and respectful welcome to each one of you. May today's program inspire unity, deepen understanding, and strengthen the bonds of brotherhood among us. Today, we are honored to be in the presence of our Auxiliary Bishop, His Lordship, Reverend Simeon Purificação Fernandes, and Episcopal Vicar for North Zone, Father Thomas Lobo. We are also truly blessed to have with us the convener of the Apostolate of Interreligious Dialogue, Reverend Father Agnello Pinero, and convener of Sadbhav, Father Elvis Fernandes. The theme for today is Messengers of Peace, Rays of Hope. We are all gathered here today to take on the journey to become messengers of peace with a glimmer of hope in our hearts. Today, we are facing grave challenges of communal tensions and cultural conflicts. Such conflicts often occur due to a lack of understanding and mutual trust among different faiths. Dialogue, hence, is a mode of knowledge and understanding used in interpersonal communication on a higher level. It involves encounter between different perspectives and worldviews. In a genuine dialogue, the self and the other are present to each other as authentic beings. Such as dialogue calls for openness and equality, willingness to listen, and a readiness to learn. I now invite Reverend Father Thomas Lobo, Episcopal Vicar for the North Zone and in charge of the Apostolate of Interreligious Dialogue in our Archdiocese, to grace this gathering with the welcome address.
Your Excellency, Most Reverend Simeon Purificação Fernandes, Auxiliary Bishop of the Archdiocese of Goa and Daman, our distinguished guests, teachers, animators, students from the different schools and colleges, and all our respected participants. It is my honor and privilege to extend a warm and hearty welcome to each one of you gathered here today in celebration of the Jubilee of Inter-Religious Meeting organized by the Committee for the Apostolate of Inter-Religious Dialogue in collaboration with Sadbhav Pilar Society. Today, we have come together on this holy grounds of the Bom Jesus Basilica, where lies enshrined in a silver casket the sacred relics of our beloved Goinso Sahib, Saint Francis Xavier. Today we assemble under a very profound and meaningful theme, a theme that encapsulates the life of our beloved saint and resonates in the journeys he undertook across the length and breadth of our motherland and beyond, namely, messengers of peace, rays of hope. Indeed, our Goinso Sahib was truly a messenger of peace, apostle of interreligious dialogue, and pilgrim of hope. I wish to make a special mention and welcome one of our esteemed guests and speakers, Mr. Alison Gonsalves, a well-renowned composer, lyricist, and singer who will be sharing with us a little later his insights and perspectives on the theme that I'm sure will inspire us to journey together on the path of mutual love, respect, collaboration, and peace, leading to shaping and illumining our common world and all that is there in it with the rays of hope. We acknowledge also the presence of the young, who are the hope of today and the future, our beloved school and college-going students, who along with their teachers and animators, who have taken time to join in this Jubilee celebration. Your presence here is a testament to the importance you give to the wisdom that lies in listening to and dialoguing with one another, opening the hearts of the younger generation to love, respect, value, and embrace everyone, irrespective of one's faith, creed, caste, gender, customs, or traditions, paving the path of harmonious living and peaceful coexistence. मोगाच्यानो आयच्या या धर्मामध्ये मेळाव्याच्या उत्सवाक तुमकां पळोवन आमी चड खुशाल जाता आनी मोग मोयपासाच्या भावनांनी तुमकां आमी उनोनीत येवकार दिता. आयच्या ह्या मेळाव्याक हो अर्थाबरीत आनी आतांच्या काळाक लागू जातलो विशय घेतला तो म्हणल्यार शांतीचे दूत बोरवाशाची किरणां. आधुनीक काळार आमकां दोशी करूंक आनी बोरवासो पालोवंक जिनोस्वार शक्त्यो झळकतात त्यो आमी देखता. असल्या परिस्थिती मध्ये आयच्या मेळाव्याचो विशय आमकां शांतीचें वातावरण निर्माण करूंक आनी बोरवासो पालोवला थंयसर बोरवाशाच्यो ड्युट्यो जावंक जागोयता आनी उत्तेजन दिता. आमचो महान देश वेगवेगळ्या धर्मांचो, परंपरांचो, संस्कृतायांचो आदी एक रंगबिरंगी संगम वो सुरमेळ जावन आसा. ही आमची अस्मिताय आनी ही आमची व्हडविकाय. हें आमचें खाशेलेपण आतांचे आनी फुडले पिळगेन सांबाळून दवरूंक तिगोवन दवरची निर्बेल गरज. आमचे मोदें भावपण, संवाद, संदान, एकामेकाक मान दिवप ही तत्वां आमी उंच दवरता तेन्ना आमकां एकवटान सांबाळटल्या परमेश्वराक आमी मान आनी मोहिमा दिता. बागयोन फ्रांसीस शावेर आमचो आपूर बायेचो गोंयचो साहेब एक शांती संदानाचो आनी एकवटाचो दूत जावन ताणें सगल्या सवें मोगा इश्टागोतीचे संबंद सांबाळलेत. ताजी स्फूर्ती आनी प्रेरणा घेवन ह्याच्या मेळाव्याचो फोड कसो एकामेकाच्या हाताक हात दिवन सांगाती चलोवंक आनी तरेकवार काळोख पयसयतल्या मोगा शांतीच्या पावलांनी आमचो वाठार, आमचो समाज आनी आमचो संवसार बोरवाशाच्या किरणांनी उजवाडावंक सांगाती फुडें सरुया. आनीक एक पावट तुमकां सगल्यांक आमचो नोमान येवकार आनी नमस्कार आनी देवाची कृपेन आनी आशिर्वादान बोललो दीस तुमकां आवडेता. विश यू a peace-filled encounter and a hope-filled shared journey together. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. The nature of interreligious dialogue is very genuine. It promotes mutual respect and better understanding between people of different religions, cultural backgrounds, and the whole purpose of all of us coming together today is to transcend the conflict from our minds, which has perhaps resulted from religious divergence. The main objective of dialogue and a meeting like this is peace. It is with deep admiration that I now invite Mr. Alison Gomes, a very gifted composer, lyricist, and soulful singer, to share with us his insights that would stir our hearts and awaken the light within.
Good morning, everyone. I am Alison Gonsalves, a singer-songwriter. मुझे कांता रोजालिना ऐकला आसतले तुमी तशी तेजा पयलीं येलें ती कांता ऐकली आसतली. But today I'm not here to talk about music or my songs. I'm just here to open up a little bit about myself personally. When I was a kid back in school, religion was never a part of conversation. We were friends. We played together. We shared tiffin together. We fought together. We pranked our teachers together. Sorry, teachers. But above all, we were just friends. Okay, religion was never a part of conversation. Now, I come from a beautiful village of Majorda. आणि आमच्या घरा लागीं एक चर्च आसा तशेंच एक टेंपल आसा सो नॅचरली वी आर सरावंडेड द एंटायर नेबरहूड इज कॅथलिक्स अँड हिंदूज आनी आमच्या क्रिसमसा टायमाक आमचे हिंदू भाव आमच्या घरा येवन क्रिब्स करता तशेंच वेन हिंदू फेस्टिवल्स आर देर वी गो टू हेल्प टू मेक द नारकासूर वी इवन हेल्प विथ द गणेशा डेकोरेशन्स सो आर कम्युनिटी हॅज ऑलवेज बीन so united. But of late, I feel in the past few years, we've seen so many instances of disharmony amongst communities. And I feel personally it's not us who are responsible. It's a few people, few leaders maybe perhaps, a few organizations and a few influencers. Right now you must be knowing influencers because we have a lot of them on social media. These people are creating a little bit of disharmony amongst us. And it's not for us, it's not for our benefit, I feel. It's a benefit for their own, because there's a beautiful saying way back, it used to be very prominent in our school, divide and conquer. There was a saying, right? So I feel they are trying to divide us because divided people are easier to conquer and they are easier to control. United people are very difficult to control. So it's not us that is benefiting from this, it's them who are benefiting. Anika, I feel the reason I'm here talking to you all is I'm a little closer in terms of age to you guys than a lot of others. I wish I was younger, but anyways, I think I'm close to in terms of age with you. So that's the reason I'm here. And I understand Gen Z, Generation Z that we call. You guys are the most powerful, the most open, the most informed, and the most vocal generation there has ever been. And you are the future of our world. Goa has always been peaceful. My Goa has always been united in terms of food, in terms of language, in terms of the diversity that we have. Our Goa has always been united. And I feel that it's on your shoulders now to carry it forward.
I invite Mrs. Queenie Valentina Montero from St. Aloysius High School, Benauli, to share her enriching religious experience with us as a dedicated teacher and a person of deep faith. Her reflections will surely inspire and uplift our hearts. Let us welcome her warmly.
Good morning, His Excellency, Most Reverend Simeon Purificação Fernandes, Auxiliary Bishop of Goa and Daman, Reverend Father Thomas Lobo, Episcopal Vicar for the North Zone, Reverend Father Agnello Pinheiro, Convener of the Committee of Interreligious Dialogue, Reverend Father Elvis Fernandes, Convener of Sadbhav, all priests, religious, sisters, esteemed guests, students, teachers, and my dear brothers and sisters present here for this interreligious meet. As a teacher, I have learned that textbooks teach us lessons, but life teaches us truth. And some truth come to us in the most unexpected moments. One moment in particular opened my eyes to what religious harmony truly feels like. Not as a topic we discuss, but a reality we live. That experience changed the way I look at faith, unity, and silence, and strength we carry for one another. Today I would like to share a real incident from my own teaching journey that showed me the true meaning of religious harmony. It reminded me that in moments of fear and uncertainties, faith may look different to each of us, but compassion unites us all. In the academic year 2019-2020, I was the class teacher of class 4th. We had planned a picnic to Salaulim Dam, Salaulim Garden. The children were extremely happy, especially one boy of mine, a Hindu student. He was the most notorious and the most energetic boy in the class. His parents has happily given him the permission to go for this picnic, and we all sat joyfully that morning. But the excitement didn't last long. It turned into panic. This boy, in his overexcitement, suddenly collapsed. He began having seizures. At first, we didn't understand what was actually happening to him because his parents had never informed us about his medical history. We rushed him to Sangye Health Center. The doctors saw him and said his condition was worsening and we need to shift him immediately to Hospicio Margao. We immediately gave a call to his parents and we set on our way to Hospicio in an ambulance. From Sangye, another teacher of mine, she too was a Hindu. Myself, along with that teacher, both of us took this boy in the ambulance. I still remember that moment so clearly. The two of us sat there, watching this small boy, struggling, and we felt completely helpless. The Hindu teacher started praying, calling out to her God. And I, without thinking twice, I called out to Jesus, asking him to heal this child. Different prayers, different faith, but one intention. When we reached at Hospicio, the boy's parents were already there. They were trembling with fear. Again, this boy started getting repeated seizures. The doctor looked at us and said, "Please pray for this boy." Right there in the emergency area, we saw something very beautiful. A small table with the symbols of 3 major religions, Hindu, Muslim, and Christians. All of us, teachers, parents, and even the staff who were there, stood together in that little space, praying together in one heart, one mind, and one spirit for this same child. That moment taught me religious harmony truly means like different religions, different prayers, but one heart, one hope, and one God listening to all of us. After a few moments, the doctor came out again and he said, but this time with a smile. He said the boy was now stable and out of danger. The relief we felt was so undescribable. We thank God. Some standing, some kneeling, some closing their eyes, each in their own spirituality. And then something very beautiful happened that time. The parents hugged us tightly. That hug felt like God embracing all of us together for the faith we had shared. This experience showed me that religious harmony is not just a theme or a concept. It is something we live through our actions, especially in times of crisis. When love leads, faith unites. And in that faith, God reveals himself to us beyond religion and beyond differences. In school, every classroom is a beautiful blend of students coming from different faiths, Hindu, Muslims, and Christians, all learning together, playing together, and growing together. We teachers too come from different religions, yet we stand united with one heart for our students. And this is how our school has truly become a platform of religious harmony where respect is not practiced but preached. Because before anything else, we are human beings, and it is religious harmony that unites us all. Thank you. God bless us all.
We also have with us Mrs. Shamika Barve from the St. Anthony High School, Panchwadi, to share her meaningful religious experiences with us. Her insights and reflections will add depth to our gathering and inspire each one of us. Let us welcome her with warmth and respect.
Good morning, each and one present here. I'm here to express my experience with other religion. Living in religious harmony is essential for peaceful, progressive, and human society. When people of different religions live together with mutual respect and understanding, they create a world that values unity in diversity. I truly agree and support the above statement, which I express with my personal experience. Hi, I'm Mrs. Shamika Barve, a happy educator working as a primary teacher in St. Anthony's Primary School, Amlai, Panchwadi. It gives me a great joy to share my experience as a Hindu Brahmin teacher working in this beautiful Catholic institution run by DSC. When I first joined, I had few doubts about how I would adjust to a faith-based environment different from my own. But very soon, I realized that values we live here with love, compassion, respect, and service are universal. They are the same values I hold close in my own faith. Working with my Catholic colleagues has been a truly enriching experience. I have admired their spirit of prayer, their dedication to students, and their willingness to serve with kindness and humility. I really felt happy to join our school in learning the soul-soothing spiritual songs, may it be for assembly or for the mass. I don't miss the opportunity in joining and participating in the celebration of Mass and prayers that has given me moments of inner peace, reflection, and spiritual strength, which have enriched my own journey. I have always felt respected, loved, and included, and that made me feel completely at home. One of the most beautiful aspects of my time here has been joining in the celebration of different festivals. Together we celebrate Catholic festivals with great joy, and my colleagues also take part in Hindu festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi and Diwali. These shared celebrations create wonderful moments of cultural exchange, allowing us to learn from each other's customs and deepen our appreciation for one another's heritage. This experience has helped me grow not only as a teacher but also as a person. It has deepened my appreciation for interfaith harmony and reminded me that beyond our religious differences, we all are united by the same divine values of truth, goodness, and love. It has taught me that harmony among different faiths is not just possible, it's beautiful. A shared commitment to education and holistic development of our students helps us transcend religious differences and work together in harmony. I am truly grateful to the management and my colleagues for creating such a warm and accepting environment where faith and friendship walk hand in hand. Thank you.
We now respectfully invite His Excellency Most Reverend Simeão Purificação Fernandes, Auxiliary Bishop of Goa and Daman, to grace this occasion with his presence and share his enlightening message for our Jubilee of Inter-Religious Dialogue. As it is often said, peace begins when we listen with the heart. His words of wisdom, grounded in compassion and unity, will surely inspire and uplift every heart gathered here. Let us welcome him with deep reverence and a warm applause.
Esteemed dignitaries, my fellow pilgrims of various yet harmonious religious traditions, my dear students, dear friends, and dear seekers of peace and harmony. As I entered this pandal, someone gave me a kiss, not on my cheek. It was a small sheet of paper which had the words KISS, which means keep it short, Simeão. So I'll try to keep this very short. I think today is a grace-filled moment for each one of us to gather together as one human family, united not by uniformity of belief, but a shared longing for peace and hope. Peace and hope that touches every heart, every home, and every corner of the world. Our sacred traditions may differ in language and ritual, but they converge beautifully in one listening and respect. Saint Francis of Assisi said, and which was rendered beautifully by our crescendo group, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Through this prayer, he inspired us to resonate across religions and express the desire of every sincere human heart for peace and harmony. Dalai Lama also wisely teaches, peace does not mean absence of conflicts. Differences will always be there. Peace means resolving issues and solving problems through peaceful means. True peace is not a distant ideal. It is the fruit of courage, humility, and willingness to understand rather than to overpower. Today, as we sit side by side as representatives of various religious traditions and people of goodwill, we all witness that peace is possible because each one of us is a messenger of peace. My dear friends, we gather as a single family, drawn together by a shared desire to keep alive the rays of hope that sustain our world. In times marked by uncertainty, conflict, and rapid change, hope is not a luxury. It is our lifeline. Martin Luther King Jr. reminds us we must accept finite disappointments, but never lose sight of infinite hope. These words speak powerfully to our world, urging us to look beyond present challenges and believe in a better tomorrow. Helen Keller beautifully expressed this truth when she said, "Hope sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible." When we act with hope, we awaken possibility in our families, in our institutions, in our communities, and our nation. Pope John Paul II, today, St. John Paul once said, "Do not be afraid, do not lose hope." And our Pope Francis, of happy memories, gave us this year as a gift of grace, a year of the Jubilee, focusing our attention on the biblical text, "Hope does not disappoint us." The simple words spoken from the heart echo across religions, reminding us that hope flourishes when we support one another, when we listen to each other, and when we stand in solidarity, irrespective of caste, creed, or religion. My dear friends, today's gathering is a sign that dialogue is stronger than division, and fraternity is stronger than fear. As I conclude, I would like to sincerely congratulate and appreciate the organizers, namely our Apostolate of Interreligious Dialogue, headed by Reverend Dr. Agnello Pinero, and Sadbhav Pilar Society, coordinated by Reverend Dr. Elvis Fernandez, and all their close collaborators. I would also like to appreciate your joyful and grace-filled presence, especially the presence of young minds and young hearts, our dearly beloved students. Also, I would like to appreciate all that has happened here on stage. The beautiful insights that were shared by different people through words, through song, through music, and through personal testimonies. May each one of us become a bearer of peace and hope by offering peace where there is despair, by being a ray of hope where there is darkness. Let us leave this place renewed, carrying with us the conviction that the rays of hope we share today can brighten our world tomorrow by being messengers of peace. Thank you, and God bless us all.
We now invite our students to share their experiences with us. Their reflections shaped by learning, values, and personal growth will offer us meaningful insights and heartfelt perspectives. Let us welcome them warmly. Let us have on the dais from the high school category, Master Iram Sheikh from the St. Joseph High School, Ake Margao, and from the high secondary college category, Ms. Gargi Jagdish Rodkar from the Rosary High Secondary, Navelim.
His Excellency, Most Reverend Simeon Fernandez, Auxiliary Bishop of Goa and Daman, Reverend Father Thomas Lobo, Episcopal Vicar for the North Zone, Reverend Father Agnello Pinerio, the convener of the Committee of Interreligious Dialogue, Reverend Father Elvis Fernandez, convener of Sadbhav, other priests, religious sisters, esteemed guests, teachers, fellow students, and all my brothers and sisters gathered here for the Interreligious program. A very good morning to you all. My name is Iram Sheikh, and I'm from St. Joseph High School, Ake Margaon. Today, I'm here to share my journey of becoming a better student, a journey where I received hope, unity, and kindness to people not only from my own religion, but from different faiths. I joined St. Joseph High School in class 5. It was during the time of COVID-19. Everything was online. The screens, the lessons, and even our smiles. I still remember struggling to learn Scratch programming. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't understand it. One day, my computer teacher and nun told me gently, "Come to school, I'll help you." She took the time to teach me offline, patiently, step by step, until I finally understood it. That day, I learned not just computer programming, but the power of kindness and patience. From that day on, I realized that faith doesn't matter when the heart is pure. My Christian and Hindu teachers have always helped me, encouraged me, and believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. My English teacher and nun trained me for the English elocution competition in class 8. I was nervous, but she never gave up on me. With her guidance, I won the first place. Our Christian and Hindu teachers always teach us moral values that make us better human beings. And our headmistress inspires us with stories of discipline and hope. But one experience changed me forever. It was during my class 9 final board exam. By mistake, I prepared for Konkani instead of social science. When I entered the examination hall and saw subject social science written on the board, my hands went cold. My mind went blank. I almost cried. At that moment, my supervisor, my teacher, a Hindu, came to me. She smiled and softly said, "Don't forget you are Iram. This is not difficult for you." Her words were like light in my darkness. I took a deep breath, picked up my pen, and started writing. To my surprise, I scored 62 out of 80. If she hadn't encouraged me that day, I might have given up that day. That experience showed me that kindness has no religion. In our class, we have Muslim, Hindu, and Christian students. We don't see differences of religion, we see friends. We play together, study together, and celebrate every festival together. During Christmas, we help each other to decorate our classroom. And I even took part in the celebration assembly. Our school also celebrates Diwali, Ganesh Chaturthi, and Mahashivratri. Our headmistress wishes all of us, no matter which religion we belong to. Through all these moments, I have learned one beautiful truth. Religion may be different, but kindness is the same. The love, support, and care I have received from my teachers and my students and my friends of different religions have shaped me into who I am today, a better student and a better human being. I thank God for surrounding me with such wonderful people who remind me every day that religion may divide us by name, but humanity always unites us by heart. Thank you.
As rightly quoted by Muhammad Negib, religion is a candle inside a multicolored lantern. Everyone looks through a particular color, but it is always there. Greetings to everyone present here. Here's an anecdote from the life of Missile Man of India and former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. Kalam, in his school age, was called for a meal by his science teacher, Sir Subramaniam Iyer. When Dr. Kalam reached his teacher's home, he saw that his teacher's wife was reluctant to serve him the food. He felt sad for it, as his teacher belonged to a Hindu, Orthodox Hindu Brahmin family, and he was a mere Muslim boy. But his optimistic teacher, Sir Subramaniam, said, Kalam, if you want to change the system, you will suffer from objections and difficulties. But don't worry and never lose hope. So, his science teacher again called Dr. Kalam for a meal, and this time he saw that his science teacher's wife, who once had denied to even serve him the food, now served and also fed her. And the reason why I drifted back to this incident written in his autobiography, Wings of Fire, is to highlight that people from different faiths, when they come together, they create wonderful and spectacular marvels. Just like how I bonded with a Muslim girl, and we went on to become inseparable friends. We participated and won in many competitions. She was a great help for me. When I stayed absent in school, she used to share me the notes, and I also used to always help her with her school chores. Likewise, I also had one Christian friend who's my best buddy ever. We used to share knowledge about each other's religion, used to share our festive meals and lunch boxes, and had a lot of fun. So, with all those pleasant experiences, I've come up to a greater realization. The religion of humanity, kindness, unity is the greatest religion our world ever has seen. Being a Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Jain, Buddha are just the pathways which we choose, and these pathways always lead us to that final and supreme destination, that is, in the loving and caring hands of our God. God is the supreme one. He is the greatest and the smallest of all. He is like the deep and vast seas and ocean. He is like the high and endless skies and space. His love, care is more sweet than the nectar. He is the supreme creator, the supreme destroyer, and the sustainer. The whole world resides in him, and he resides in the whole world. And so, by performing a small act of kindness, unity, and destroying the stereotype which gets locked up in our mind because of others' religion, destroying this stereotype and carrying each and every person as a human, as a member belonging to this vast world family, will not only spread the religion of humanity, kindness, and unity, but it will be also equivalent of worshipping that God which resides in all of us, the human and the living creatures of this earth. Thank you.
Well, besides moments of hope, the storytelling contest, and sharing of faith experiences, we also had another contest which was called Sing a Song. We all know that music has the power to lift the spirit and to soften the heart and please the divine. In this sacred moment, as we are gathered in harmony and hope, let the language of melody lead our souls to prayer. We now invite the two best singing groups that we have chosen from all of the other entries that we received for the singer-song contest. The contest was based on the theme Melody for Peace. Well, we have here on the dais from the high school category, St. Andrew's School ICSC Vasco da Gama.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alia Mujawar.
My name is Dal Barreto.
And I'm Richa De Cholkar.
In a world divided by differences, Goa is a land where people of different religions, Hindus, Muslims, Christians, and others, have lived together with peace and friendship for centuries, an undeniable beauty of unity in diversity.
We are a great school and have a great vision too. St. Andrew's School, ICSC Vasco, is committed to empower every child to achieve all-round excellence and imbibe exemplary values for a fruitful and respectful contribution to the society.
Today's dialogue is a celebration of our joy, which unites us all together in love, faith, understanding, and mutual respect for all. We thank the Archdiocese of Goa, Daman and Diu, immensely for this meaningful initiative that reminds us to walk in the same light with hope in our hearts and to continue to build bridges of peace and harmony.
Thank you, dear students. Your music, filled with harmony and devotion, has uplifted our spirits and added beauty to this gathering. May I please request all of you to give them another round of applause. Now from the next category, that is the high secondary and college category, we have our next incredible presentation entry, and that is from the Nirmala Institute of Education, Altino Panjim.
सगळ्यांक तुमकां देव बरो दीस हांव येता सांगला ते भाशेन आमी निर्मला इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ एड्युकेशन ह्या इन्स्टिट्यूटांतली BEd टीचर ट्रेनीज तुमचे मुखार एक कांतार सादर करतली हें कांतार हांवें स्वता बरयलां सजमता सगळ्यांक तुमकां आवडटलें म्हणून
Sato soglia kalukam kadista Dolyani duka borun Uzvar polung asjon rauta Osla vela rakantat sa pololya Amcha peliak mozori diuk satvok te santa Dorm poi nastana ada diuk huskaita Balponek car somazan Varuk vauruja moga moj pasan živi Amše carja Hindu, Muslim, Kristavan Pejpal kori nastana Shanti če dutkirna borva šači zavja Balponek car somazan Varuk vauruja moga moj pasan živi Tamče carja Hindu, Muslim, Kristavan Pejpal kori nastana Shanti če dutkirna borva šači zavja Sogrianik maramari Satat sonsarat yadisani Dorman shanavan zuzan Tu stat munsha desani Visronaka soglia dormachi Shikon Sosnikain Boksum Kresvedan Ramon Monshani Manan Lekuk Soglan Koreponi Balponek car somazan Varuk vauruja moga moj pasan Živitam če carja Hindu, Muslim, Kristavan Pejpal kori nastana Shanti če dutkirna borva šači zavja Balponek car somazan Varuk vauruja moga moj pasan Živitam če carja Hindu, Muslim, Kristavan Pejpal kori nastana Shanti če dutkirna borva šači zavja Shanti če dutkirna borva šači zavja
देव बरें करूं
We now request everyone to kindly direct your attention to the screen as we present a short video from the renowned theatre actor, director, theatrical producer and social activist, Mr. Rajdeep Vasant Naik, popularly known for his character Vasanti on screen. He is also joined by his wife, Suchita Narvekar, also an actress, an entrepreneur and playwright. Please watch and reflect as the message unfolds.
नमस्कार, हांव सुचिता नार्वेकार आणि आयज खरेच खूप बरो दीस पवित्र.
वासंती फेस्त येता मुगो 3 तारखे हांव ना
व्हिडिओ चालू आसा.
सॉरी
मदींच उलयता.
नमस्कार, हांव राजदीप नायक. तुमकां सगळ्यांक काळजांतल्यान ह्या पवित्र माटवान माये मोगाचो नमस्कार आनी उर्बे भरीत येवकार.
न्ही आमी येवकार बिवकार दिलो सगळो बरो आसा, पूण म्हाका मरे एक प्रश्न पडटा. कितें जाणा, कारण एका टायमाचेर आमी सण कशे सेलिब्रेट करताले, सगळे एकठांय येवन, म्हणजे सगळे हिंदू, क्रिस्तांव, मुस्लीम ज्या धर्माचे आसा ते सगळे भावचार सांबाळटाले आनी आमी एकठांय येताले.
जेन्ना कॉलेज करतालो म्हाज्या बरोबर चडशे म्हजे फ्रेंड्स आशिल्ले ते कॅथलीक आशिल्ले. ते आमगेर चवथीक येताले, हांव तांगेर क्रिसमसाक वयतालो. आमी दोगां नेवऱ्यो धोदलां एकामेकाक दिवन खातालीं.
आनी आमकां केन्ना हेंय खबर नाशिल्लें की बाबा तो सण म्हणजे तांचो, हो सण म्हणजे आमचो, अशें केन्ना नाशिल्लें न्ही.
बरोबर. पूण आतां प्रॉब्लम असो जाला की आतां हालींच्या तेंपाक झगड्यो सुरू जाल्या. कित्याकूय लागून झगड्यो
म्हणजे कसले रे? कुत्र्या माजरांच्यो झगड्यो, चोर येतात, झगडी करतात, बेश्टो गांवांनी झगड्यो चल्ल्या.
तुका सांगता हांव,
कितें जालें?
आमचें माजर मुगो दुसऱ्यांगेर वचून नुस्तें खाता आनी तो म्हाज्या वांगडा झगडटा. आतां म्हाका एक सांग, नुस्तें माजरांनीच खावपाचें न्ही, सो ताका हांव कितें म्हणून आडयतलो म्हणून झगड्यो. तुमीच ह्यो गजाली जाल्योच, पूण आमच्या मदीं मनशां मदीं, जाती मदीं, धर्मा मदीं ज्यो झगड्यो सुरू आसा त्यो आमी खरें म्हटल्यार बंद करपाक जाय. आनी ती जबाबदारी तुमी सगळीं भुरगीं आसा तुमची आसा.
बरोबर. कारण अशें म्हणटात की आयची भुरगीं हो फायचो फुडार, म्हणजे फ्युचर, आणि आमचें फ्युचर तुमच्या हातीन आसा. सो तुमी ठरोवपा जाय. म्हणजे खुबशे फावटी जाता अशें की आमी फेसबुकाचेर कितें रिल्स पळयतात, कोणाचोय व्हिडिओ पळयतात आनी आमी रोखडीच इन्फ्लुयन्स जातात.
बरोबर. आनी सोशल मिडिया इतली सोपी पडल्या की कोणूय घरा कडेन बसता, जाका कसलोच काडयेची किंमत आसना, तो धर्माचेर उलयता, तो शास्त्रांचेर उलयता, तो कित्याचेर उलयता आनी ताचेर झगडी सुरू जाता. आनी आमची नवी जी जनरेशन आसा पळय ती चडशे सोशल मिडियाचेर आशिल्ल्या कारणान तातूंत ते रिएक्ट जाता आनी ताज्या खातीर इल्ल्यो झगड्यो जावपाक लागल्या.
पूण हांव तर अशें म्हणटा की तुमी रिएक्ट जायात. रिएक्ट जावप खूब गरजेचें, पूण अंध जावन रिएक्ट जावप ना. दोळे उक्ते दवरून जर कितें व्हिडिओ कसलोय आयला आसत किंवा कोणेय कसलेय जर विशयाचेर उलयला आसत जाल्यार ताचें मूळ सोदून काडात.
एक्झॅक्टली. आनी ह्या भुरग्यांक हांव एक सांगपाक सोदतां, तुमी म्हाका एक सांगात, शिक्षण म्हणजे नक्की कितें? फक्त डिग्री घेवप म्हणजे शिक्षण? व्हडल्या व्हडल्या डिप्लोमा करप, व्हडल्या व्हडल्या पोस्टार बसप आनी समाजान कितें घडटा तें कांयच खबर ना म्हणजे शिक्षण? म्हाका दिसता ना. आमच्या समाजान जें कितें घडटा तें बरें काय वायट हें आमी सोदून काडप. तें खंयचें बरें, कोण उलयता तो खरो कोण आनी बरो कोण हें सोदून काडप जाची तकलेन येता. आनी जो काडटा तो खरें म्हटल्यार खरो शिक्षीत. फक्त अक्षर वळख, बरोवपाक कळ्ळें, वाचपाक कळ्ळें म्हणजेच शिक्षण न्ही, पूण बरें आनी वायट सोदप. आनी ह्या समाजा खातीर आमी यूथ म्हणून देणे आसा, आमी गोंयकार, आमी मनीस म्हणून देणे आसा हें समजून घेवप हें म्हाका दिसता खऱ्या अर्थान.
बरोबर. म्हणजे जें बरें जें वायट हें तुमी समजून घेवपाक लागपाक जाय. कोण तरी तुमकां म्हणजे प्रोग्रामींग करता म्हणून तुमी मुखार वचप ना. आपले विचार मांडप खूब गरजेचें आसा.
समाजान राजकारणां खूब जाता, पूण आमी राजकारणां करपाक नाका, आमी समाजकारण करपाक जाय. कारण आमी समाजान येयल्यात, ते समाजान आमकां घडयल्या, ते समाजाचे आमी देणे आसा. आनी भुरग्यांनी तुमकां एक सांगता, ही तुमची जी नवी पिढी आसा ती सोशल मिडियाचेर आसा, सोशल मिडियाचेर खूब उलयता. पूण जाणटेले आमकां म्हणटा की ही नवी पिढी कांयच अर्थ ना, कारण ती खंयच रिएक्ट जायना. तुमी खरें म्हटल्यार ह्या देशाचो फुडार, तुमी शांतीचे दूत, तुमी मॅसेंजर. बऱ्यो ज्यो मॅसेजी आसा, शांतीच्यो मॅसेजी, एकठांयपणाच्यो, भावचाराच्यो, आमी हिंदू, मुस्लीम, क्रिस्तांव हे सगळे आमी जाणटेल्यांनी आमकां एक केल्ले. आमी हे एकचार सांबाळपाक जाय आनी हो शांतीचो संदेश तुमी जगभर ज्या ज्या जाग्यार मनीसपण जागे आसा थंय पावोवपाक जाय.
आनी दुसरी गजाल, आमी आयज म्हणजे प्रत्यक्ष रिता थंय नासली तरी सुद्दां आमचो मोग आनी आमी ह्या व्हिडिओच्या माध्यमांतल्यान तुमच्या मेरेन येवपाचो प्रयत्न केला. कांय कारणां खातीर आमी येवपाक पावली ना, पूण ह्या माटवान, ह्या पवित्र माटवान आमच्या बरोबर पाद्री आसात, टिचर्स आसात, स्टुडंट्स आसात. आमी सगळ्यांनी आयज म्हणजे आमी मनांतल्यान एक सोपूत घेवया की आमी एकचार सांबाळटली.
आमी सायबाच्या फेस्ताची आमी तुमकां हुनूनीत परबी दिता. ह्या गोंयच्या सायबान जिजसान आमच्या अल्लान आमच्या गणपती बाप्पान आमकां सगळ्यांनी शांतीचो संदेश दिला आनी तोच आमी मुखार पावया. आमी हिंदू क्रिस्तांव मुस्लीम सगळे आमी एकठांय जावया आनी हो शांतीचो संदेश तुमच्या वरवीं तुमच्या स्टुडंटा वरवीं जगभर पावया. मनीसपण आसा थंय थंय पावया आनी आमी फेस्तूय साजरे करुया आनी आमी मनीसपण मनोवया.
आनी येता तें गोंय आमचें खरेंच पयलींचें जें गोंय आशिल्लें आमी एकचाराचें गोंय परत एक फावट सांबाळुया. आमकां हांगा उलोवपाची संद दिली म्हणून तुमच्या सगळ्यांचे आमी मना काळजांतल्यान देव बरें करूं म्हणटा.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद.
We, as citizens of the world, share a common responsibility to nurture peace, understanding, and respect among all faiths. In a world woven with diverse beliefs, our role is to listen with compassion, to speak with kindness, and to act with integrity. Interreligious harmony is not just an idea. It is a daily commitment to seeing the humanity in each other and building bridges where divisions once stood. I now request and invite Reverend Father Elvis Fernandez to kindly lead us in taking the pledge. Let us join him with sincerity and unity as we affirm in our commitment. Kindly rise.
आमचो उजवो हात उबारून दवरुया आनी ही बासावणी म्हज्या फाटल्यान तुमी म्हणटली. देवा, आमी सगळीं तुजी मोगाळ भुरगीं कसलोच वेगळोचार करिनासतना तुवें सगळ्यांक मोगान रोचल्यांत. आयज आमी सोबार धर्माची भावा भयणां एकवटान येवन तुका ही भास दिता. एकामेकाक मानान लेखतल्यां बऱ्या तशेंच वायट वेळार एकामेकाक सांगात दितोल्यां. सगळे तरेचो वेगळोचार पयस करून आमचो एकवोट खोलायतल्यां. आमच्या समाजांत बरी तत्वां मोगाचे बांदपास आनी भावपणाचे संबंद आमी मजबूत करतल्यां. हे परी नव्या बोरवांशान बोल्लोलो एक समुदाय कसो जिवूंक आमी आमच्या गोंयांत तशेंच भारतांत शांतीचे संदेशकार जावंक वावुरतल्यां.
This is a special moment where we express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of today's Interreligious program. I now warmly invite Mr. Mariano Valadares, a member of the Interreligious Dialogue, to come forward and deliver the vote of thanks and to also take over the prize distribution ceremony.
A pleasant morning to each one of us gathered around here. Gratitude is the speech of the heart. On behalf of the Committee of the Apostolate of Interreligious Dialogue and Sadbhav of Pilar Society, it's my pleasure to say the words of appreciation to many personalities who were kind enough to make this event a memorable one. आमी आमच्या सर्गीच्या बापाक आनी पवित्रित्वेक हाचे आभार मानता. तांणी आमकां साबार देण्यांनी भरलेलें आसा. हेंच तांचें कार्य ह्या संवसारान फुडें वचचे खातीर. तेच आमकां जाणवाय दितात, तेच आमकां घोटाय दितात, तेच आमी देण्यांनी आमकां भरलेले आसात. हें तांचें कार्य अंतधर्मीक मोदें संवाद करचे खातीर. We appreciate His Grace, Philip Neri Cardinal Ferrand, for being a source of inspiration and guidance for us. Though he is not here amongst us today, but his heart is definitely here. Most probably he is remembering us at this time, being out of station. We appreciate and thank him for his valuable advice and graces he showers upon us. We'd like to appreciate His Excellency, Auxiliary Bishop Simão Purificação Fernandes, for his encouragement, for his guidance, for his presence today, and for his words of advice and appreciation and guidance for each one of us gathered in this beautiful panel. We'd like to thank Reverend Father Thomas Lobo, Episcopal Vicar of the North Zone and in charge of the Apostolate of Interreligious Dialogue, for being present amongst us today. It is my pleasure to thank the Secretary of the DSC, Reverend Father Jesus Rodriguez, and the Secretary of Archdiocesan Board of Education, Reverend Father Tony Alemão, for encouraging the staff and students under their care to be present today and to take part in the various competitions. My appreciation goes to your school management and to the heads of the various institutions who have sent the students today and who have encouraged the various teachers and students to take part in the various competitions. And now it's time to give awards to the best performing students, to the best performing teachers and best performing groups. May I request the conveners of Interreligious Dialogue, Reverend Father Angel Pinero and Reverend Father Elvis Fernandez, to kindly escort the Auxiliary Bishop for this award ceremony. We have in the sharing of religious experiences, which you all have heard among the teachers, the first place goes to Mrs. Queenie Valentina Montero of St. Elisha's High School, Benauli. Such a lovely experience she has given. The second place goes to Samika S. Barwe of St. Anthony's High School, Panchwadi. In sharing the religious experience among the students, the first place goes to Imran Sheikh of St. Joseph High School, RK Margao. At the second place to Rebecca Ishwan Rodriguez of St. George's High School, Betalbadi. In the high secondary college category, the first place goes to Gargi Jagdish Shirodkar of the Rosary High Secondary, Naveli. At the second place to Saurya Sanjay Chari of Our Lady of Lourdes High Secondary, Valpoi. In the photographic presentation, the second place among the school category goes to Cardin Pereira of Jesus and Mary Sarvijanic High School, Karamboli. In the high secondary section, college category, The first place goes to Michael Mariano Carnero of Rosary High Secondary, Naveli. And the second place goes to Rohan Vinod Gaudi of Don Bosco College, Panjim. In the singer-song category presentation, high school category, the first place goes to St. Andrews ICSE School, Vasco da Gama. May I request Michael Dissa to please come up and collect on behalf of the entire school a memento and certificate to all the students. Memento to the school. The second place goes to St. Joseph High School, RK Margaon. May I request Lazia Norona to please come forward and collect the memento. In the high secondary college category, the first place goes to Nirmal Institute of Education, Panjim. May I request Svena Vaz to please come forward. And the second place goes to St. Andrews High Secondary School, Vade, Vasco. May I request Daniel D'Souza to please come forward. Really, this competitions and award ceremony was indeed a faith sharing by different religion. Students of different faith, teachers of different faith took part in this contest and they won the prizes. If you see the students of various faith received the prize today. Anek Aukar Bhakta, Reverend Father Thomas Lobolagi, Adari Bisp Sahib Aizam Shimone Asa, Aplo Veil Sarun, Tom Kansangatila, Taka, Amchek Supuli Bet Koshidiunchi. Thank you very much, Your Grace. I would like to appreciate and thank all the teachers who have trained the students in the various competition and who have accompanied them today in this panel. I would like to thank the students of the different faith, students of the different school who took part in the competition, though they have not won prizes, and who have come here especially to witness this Jubilee of the Interreligious Dialogue. Our bari जायतो लोक हांगासर आसा तुमकां धर्माचो मोग आसा शांतीचो मोग आसा म्हूण तुमी हांगासर आयल्यात तुमकां सगल्यांक हांव काळजांतल्यान देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. My thanks goes to the Pastoral Institute Director, Reverend Father Canido, and all the deacons who have helped us, who have collaborated with us to make this event a memorable one. They have worked hard. You could see them moving around here. I would appreciate and thank the rector of Bom Jesus Basilica, Reverend Father Patricio Fernandez, for his collaboration and support to make this event a most success. We had a various competition and there were judges to judge. I would like to thank the judges who have judged the various competition. It was not an easy task. All the performances were very good. All the performances were equally good, and to judge which is the best, they had a tough time. they did justice, and I hope the justice is done to the teachers and the school. So I thank the judges for their judgment. खेरीत म्हजो दिनवास आयज जे माचयेर ज्या भुरग्यांनी परफॉर्म केला जावं स्पीच दिवन जावं गितां गायन तांकां आमी आभारी. म्हजो दिनवास बाब एलिसन गोन्साल्वीस ताणें आपल्या जिविताचो अनुभव आनी संदेश तुमकां बोव करून भुरग्यांक दिल्लो आसा. तो संदेश तुमी मातशें पाळचो म्हूण आमची विनंती. I will appreciate and thank the FMC sisters and the novitiate for the beautiful welcome dance they performed. Appreciation goes to St. Joseph Academy for Handicapped, the teachers who have trained them and the students who have performed. The Crescendo community for their Center for Music, MAPSA, for their musical piece. The choir group led by Reverend Father John Alban for sharing us with the beautiful hymns. The beautiful video जो आमच्या मुखार बाब राजदीप आनी ताजे पत्नीन सुजितान आमकां दिला. कांय बरो संदेश तांणी दोगांयनी आमकां दिला. आमी शांतीचे दूत जावंक हेंच करूंक आमी वावरुया. I would like to thank my colleague Alisha Kunya for comparing this event. My special thank goes to Yen, who has prepared the slides which you have seen on the screen. My thanks and appreciation goes to the media, the police, and the security for giving the various facilities. I would like to thank the volunteers of this pandal for these novenas of Bom Jesus Basilica for guiding the people and helping us out. Ani Priticha Istando. Mojan Isrung Zaina Don Koregan Kabe. Ya Ontodormik Sawadan Vauruta Disrat Konde. Sangatsaya. Don Koregan Kabe.
Father Agnel and Father.
Reverend Father Agnel Pinero of Apostolic of Interreligious Dialogue, and Reverend Father Elvis Fernandez, convener of Sadbao. दोगांयनी मातशे उपकार मागता मातशे उबे रावचे. ताका आमी दोगांयकूय बऱ्या नेट्टान ताळयो मारुया. दीस रात ते वावुरतात शांतीचे पासत धर्मा मदें संवाद करचे खातीर आनी ताचे सांगाताक तांची कमिटी आसा. कमिटूय जायते वावुरतात तो ताच्याय कमिटीक आमी काळजतान देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. आनी जर तर कोण चुकला तांकांय हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. एकाच बायकोन फ्रांसीस शावेरान तुमचे सगल्यांचेर आशिर्वाद घालचो आनी तुमकां सगल्यांक देव बरें करूं.
To each one of you gathered here today, thank you for being a part of this beautiful journey of togetherness. Let this not be an ending, but the beginning of renewed commitment to peace and interfaith harmony. Once again, a big thank you to one and all.